I ran through valleys of my own making, chasing shadows, losing sight. Yet every road that led me nowhere found your mercy waiting in the night. I heard your voice beyond the distance, calling through the noise I made. Though I wandered far from your presence, your love refused to walk away. When my faith was weak, when my heart was cold, you were still reaching for me. When my knees went numb, when my hands let go, you were still reaching for me. You never left. You never let me go. Through every high and every low, when I was lost, your love remained. You called my name again. You carried me when I couldn't stand. Held my future in your hands. Through every storm and every pain, you called my name again. I built my hopes on fading promises, searching for a place to belong. But every treasure that I gathered could never fill what you alone. Then you met me in my brokenness, not with judgment but with grace. You took the pieces of my story and showed me love I couldn't replace. When my strength was gone and my soul grew tired, you were still fighting for me. When my tears ran dry, when the night was wild, you were still fighting for me. Never left. You never let me go. Through every high and every low, when I was lost, your love remained. You called my name again. You carried me when I couldn't stand. Held my future in your hands. Through every storm and every pain, you called my name again. In the desert you were water, in the silence you were near. When I had nothing left to offer, you were closer than my fear. So I will sing what my heart has known. You stayed with me. You brought me home. You never left. You never let me go. Through every high and every low, when I was lost, your love remained. You called my name again. You carried me when I couldn't stand. Held my future in your hands. Through every storm and every pain, you called my name again. treasure of my soul. I chased the things that promised meaning, built my hopes on shifting sand. I thought success could fill the longing, that I could make it on my own strength. But every mountain that I conquered, every victory I claimed, left a silence in my heart that only you could ever change. When everything I leaned upon began to fall away, I found the one who never changes, the rock on which I stand. You are more than enough, more than the dreams I hold, more than the treasures of this world. You're the treasure of my soul. When every other light grows dim, your love continues to unfold. You are more than enough for me. You're the treasure of my soul. I've known the highs of celebration, and the lows that broke my pride. I watched the things I thought were certain fade like shadows with the tide. But through every joy and heartbreak, through every loss and gain, I've discovered your presence is the blessing that remains. When all the things I counted on could no longer satisfy, I found a peace beyond understanding, a hope that never dies. You are more than enough, more than the dreams I hold, more than the treasures of this world. You're the treasure of my soul. When every other light grows dim, your love continues to unfold. You are more than enough for me. You're the treasure of my soul. If I have you, I have everything, even when I have nothing else. If I have you, I have a reason to sing. Oh, well, that never runs dry. Kings and kingdoms rise and fall, riches come and go, but your love endures forever, and your grace is all I need to know. Christ alone, my heart's desire. Christ alone, my living hope. Nothing in this world compares to the one who saved my soul. You are more than enough, more than the dreams I hold, more than the treasures of this world. prayers that filled the midnight, cried the tears no one could see. I've searched for answers in the darkness, wondering what you're doing in me. The road ahead feels unfamiliar, and the future's hard to find. But you never asked me for perfection, only a heart that will trust in time. Though I can't see beyond today, I know your hand is making a way. In the waiting, you're still working. In the silence, you're still near. Every promise you have spoken is stronger than my fear. Though the answers may not come yet, and the path is still unclear, I will trust the one who's faithful. Your voice is all I need to hear. Yeah. I remember all the mountains that once seemed too high to climb. Yeah. Yet every step that felt uncertain became a testimony in time. You've been faithful through the questions, you've been constant through the storms. So I'll keep my eyes upon you, knowing grace will lead me on. What you started, you will complete. Your timing is always better than mine. In the waiting, you're still working. In the silence, you're still near. Every promise you have spoken is stronger than my fear. Though the answers may not come yet, and the path is still unclear, I will trust the one who's faithful. Your voice is all I need to hear. When I cannot see tomorrow, I'll remember yesterday. Every time you've made a way for me, you'll make a way again. When the night feels long and endless, and my faith is running thin, I hold on to what you promised, knowing you are with me in it. You are working, yeah, you are moving, even when I cannot see. You're faithful, you're faithful. Lord, your plan is good for me. In the waiting, you're still working. In the silence, you're still near. Every promise you have spoken is stronger than my fear. I may not know the final chapter, but I know the author's here. And your presence is my comfort. Your perfect love casts out my fear. I will trust you. In the waiting, I will trust you. Hey, in the waiting, I will trust you. In the waiting, I will trust you. In the waiting, I will trust you. In the silence, I will sing. For the God who holds my future is the God who's holding me.
I came with plans, I came with answers, building kingdoms of my own. But peace arrived when I surrendered and placed it all before your throne. I held so tightly to my future, afraid to let my dreams unfold. But Every step I tried controlling, I only left my heart more cold. But then you whispered in the silence, trust me with what you can't see. And I found freedom in releasing everything I thought I needed. With open hands I come before you, nothing hidden, nothing held. All my fears and all my questions, I surrender them as well. Take my future, take my burdens, take the dreams I've tried to own. With open hands I choose to trust you, Lord, your will becomes my own. I've carried weights I wasn't meant for, tried to bear them on my own. But you never asked for perfection, only that I'd let you lead me home. You have seen the whole horizon, while I've only seen today. So I'll follow where you're calling, knowing you will make a way. Every battle, every blessing, every moment yet to be, I place them in the hands of Jesus, the one who's always faithful to me. With open hands I come before you, nothing hidden, nothing held. All my fears and all my questions, I surrender them as well. Take my future, take my burdens, take the dreams I've tried to own. With open hands I choose to trust you, Lord, your will becomes my own. I let go of my agenda, I let go of all my pride. For the life I find in you, Lord, it's better than the one I designed. Not my will, but yours be done. Not my strength, but yours alone. You are good and you are faithful, so I lay it at your throne. Here I am, Lord, have your way. Every moment, every day, what I place within your hands, you'll use for your glory. Open hands I come before you, nothing hidden, nothing held. All my fears and all my questions, I surrender them as well. Take my future, take my burdens, take the dreams I've tried to own. With open hands I'll keep on trusting, for my life belongs to you alone. With open hands, with an open heart, I give you everything. With an open hand, I follow where you lead. Jesus, have your way in me. No, no, no. Yeah, when the shadows gather round me and the road ahead is hard to see, when the weight of fear surrounds me and questions steal my peace, when the headlines speak of chaos and tomorrow feels unknown, I remember who is sovereign, and I know I'm not alone. The same God who calmed the waters, the same God who raised the dead, is still holding our creation in his mighty hands. The world may shake beneath my feet, mountains fall into the sea, but my God is still on the throne, and he is watching over me. Though the
the throne. There are days my faith feels fragile and my strength is wearing thin. Yet your grace is always greater than the battles that I'm in. You have carried me through valleys, you have never let me go. And the God who brought me this far will not leave me here alone. Every season has a purpose, every trial has an end. And the one who writes my story will be faithful to the end. The world may shake beneath my feet, mountains fall into the sea, but my God is still on the throne, and He's watching over me. Though the storm may rage around me and the night feels long and cold, I will stand upon His promise, for my God is still on the throne. Kings and kingdoms rise and fall, nations come and nations go, but the reign of Christ is endless, His authority alone. Nothing catches heaven by surprise, nothing slips beyond His sight. The God who holds the stars in place is guiding me tonight. You are faithful, you are able, you are stronger than my fear. Though the earth may tremble beneath me, I know that you are here. The world may shake beneath my feet, mountains fall into the sea, but my God is still on the throne, and He is watching over me. When my eyes cannot see the future and my heart is growing weak, I will trust the King of Heaven, whose love will never leave. Still on the throne, still reigning above it all, still on the throne, my refuge when I call, still on the throne. Yesterday, today, always, my God is still on the throne. The Father's house, oh yeah, oh. I've walked through roads that promised freedom, chased the lights that led me astray, carried burdens I was never meant to hold, searching for a place to stay. But every mile of my wandering couldn't outrun your love. There's a place where mercy meets me, a place where grace surrounds. No matter how far I've wandered, the Father's house is home. Hey, hey, every shame I've tried to carry, every fear that weighed me down, Love restores us again. My past no longer defines me. Your mercy writes my story now. From the ashes of my wandering, you brought me home somehow. Home again, home again. Hey, in the shelter of your love. Home again, home again. Held forever in your arms. There's a place where mercy meets me. A place where grace surrounds. No matter how far I've wandered, the Father's house is home. Now my heart has found its refuge. Now my soul has been made whole. And I'll sing of grace forever. The Father's house is home. The Father's house is home, where mercy meets me every time. The Father's house is home, and His arms are open wide. Before I took my very first breath, before my story had a name, you saw every page before it happened and called me by grace. You know the dreams I keep inside me, the battles no one else can see, every tear that falls in silence, every prayer whispered secretly. There's nothing in my life unseen, nothing beyond your care. And when I feel forgotten, I remember you are there. I am fully known, fully loved by the one who formed the stars above. Nothing hidden from your eyes, yet you call me child. You know my weakness and my wonder, every fear and every smile. Still your arms are always open, and you call me child. You know the roads that lie before me and the ones I've left behind. You see the places where I'm broken, yet you never turn away your eyes. When I question who I am, Lord, when my worth feels hard to find, your voice cuts through the noise around me and reminds me I am yours. Your love was never based on what I've done or who the world says I should be. My identity is anchored in the truth that you see me. I am fully known, fully loved by the one who formed the stars above. Nothing hidden from your eyes, yet you call me child. You know my weakness and my wonder, every fear and every smile. Still your arms are always open, and you call me child. You know the number of my days, you know the hairs upon my head, you know the thoughts I cannot speak, the hopes and fears I've never said. Still you choose to stay beside me, still you choose to call me friend. Your love reaches deeper than my failures, and it holds me to the end. I don't have to hide anymore, I don't have to wear a disguise, for the God who knows me completely looks at me with loving eyes. I am fully known, fully loved by the one who formed the stars above.
days the weight feels overwhelming, like the road ahead is far too long. Questions echo through the silence, and I wonder where I belong. I keep searching for the answers, trying to see the whole design. But you remind me in the uncertainty that faith is taking one step at a time. I don't need to know tomorrow, I just need to trust you today. For the God who holds the future is guiding me along the way. I'll take one more step, one more day, trusting you will make a way. Even when I cannot see, you're already there before me. When my heart is filled with questions and my strength begins to fade, I'll keep walking by your promise, knowing you will lead the way. I spent too much time comparing my journey to somebody else's road, forgetting that the one who called me has a purpose of my own. You never asked me for perfection, only faith enough to move. And every step of simple obedience becomes another proof for you. The mountain may still stand before me, but I'm no longer standing alone, because the one who walks beside me has already overcome. Take one more step, one more day, trusting you will make a way. Trusting you will make a way. Even when I cannot see, you're already there before me. When my heart is filled with questions, oh, and my strength begins to fade, I'll keep walking by your promise, knowing you will lead the way. I don't have to run ahead, I don't have to have it all figured out. Your grace is enough for this moment, and that's what faith is all about. When anxiety whispers loudly and fear tries to steal my song, I remember that your presence has been with me all along. One more prayer, one more breath, one more moment in your hands. You are writing something beautiful, even when I don't understand. I'll take one more step, one more day, trusting you will make a way. Trusting you will make a way. Even when I cannot see, even when I cannot see, you're know the weight of silent battles, the kind no one else can see, where questions linger in the shadows, and fear steals every dream from me. I've searched for peace in empty places, tried to find my own way through, but every road led to a dead end, until my eyes were fixed on you. Then you stepped into my darkness, and everything began to change. When you walk in, darkness fades, fear and shame lose all their strength. You are the light, you are the truth, you are the hope inside the room. Every chain begins to break, every heart begins to bloom. When you walk in, darkness fades, you are the hope inside the room. There were nights I felt abandoned, like no one heard my desperate cry. But even in the deepest valley, your presence never left my side. You met me in my broken pieces, you saw the wounds I tried to hide, and where I only saw the ashes, you saw a fire still alive. The same voice that spoke creation spoke life into my soul again. When you walk in, darkness fades, fear and shame lose all their strength. You are the light, you are the truth, you are the hope inside the room. Every chain begins to break, every heart begins to bloom. When you walk in, darkness fades, you are the hope inside the room. No darkness is too deep for you, no valley is too far, no heart is beyond your healing, no night can hide your stars. You speak and prison doors swing open, you speak and dead things come alive, you speak and weary souls awaken, because your light will always shine. Let your light shine in the broken, let your light shine in the pain, shine in the lonely until hope rises again. When you walk in, darkness fades, fear and shame lose all their strength. You are the light, you are the truth, you are the hope inside the room. You turn mourning into dancing, you make beauty from the wounds. When you walk in, darkness fades, you are the hope inside the room. You're the light in every shadow, you're the peace that carries through. You're the light, you're the truth, you're the hope inside the room. You're the hope inside the room, Jesus. You're the hope inside the room. I've walked through valleys filled with sorrow, carried burdens through the years. I've known the sting of disappointment and tasted joy through countless tears. There were moments I felt weary, like the race was hard to run, but every step has brought me closer to the place where I belong. This broken world is not forever, and these scars will not remain. For the one who made a promise will wipe every tear away. This world is not my final song. There's a better day to come. Every watch the seasons come and go, but the treasures here are fading, and they were never mine to hold. For my heart was made for heaven, for a city filled with light, where the Lamb is all the glory, and there is no more night. Every promise finds fulfillment, every longing finds its rest, when we finally see Jesus and enter His perfect presence. This world is not my final song. There's a better day to come. Every tear will be redeemed. Home is ahead of me, when the shadows are all gone and faith becomes the eyes that see. I will stand before my Savior. Home is ahead of me. No more sorrow, no more sickness, no more pain and no more loss. Every wound will be made whole there by the power of the cross. Every question will be answered, every broken thing restored, and the saints of every nation will forever praise the Lord. Hallelujah, Christ is coming. Hallelujah, He will reign. Hallelujah, all creation will declare His holy name. Hallelujah, Christ is worthy. Hallelujah, Christ is King. Until that day, I'll keep on singing, for eternity awaits me. This world is not my final song. There's a better day to come. Every tear will be redeemed. Home is ahead of me, and when I reach that golden shoreline and my faith becomes complete, I will hear the Father welcome me and fall down at His feet. This world is not my final song. My redemption is complete by the grace of Christ my Savior. Home is ahead of me. The race is almost over, the dawn is drawing near. The King is coming for His children, and soon He'll gather us here. Until that day, I'll keep believing, through every trial and every storm. For beyond the edge of time itself, home is ahead. Home is ahead. Home is ahead. Home is ahead of me. Home is ahead of me.
Ooh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I ran through valleys of my own making, chasing shadows, losing sight. Yet every road that led me nowhere found your mercy waiting in the night. I heard your voice beyond the distance, calling through the noise I made. Though I wandered far from your presence, yeah. Your love refused to walk away. When my faith was weak, when my heart was cold, you were still reaching for me. You never let me go. Through every high and every low, when I was lost, your love remained. You called my name again. Oh, yeah. You carried me when I couldn't stand, held my future in your hands. Through every storm and every pain, you called my name again. I built my hopes on fading promises, searching for a place to belong. But every treasure that I gathered could never fill what you alone. Then you met me in my brokenness, not with judgment but with grace. You took the pieces of my story and showed me love I couldn't replace. When my strength was gone, when my soul grew tired, you were still fighting for me. You never let me go. You never let me go. Through every high and every low, when I was lost, your love remained. You called my name again. You carried me when I couldn't stay, held my future in your hands. Through every storm and every pain, you called my name. Oh, your mercy ran farther than my failure. Your grace was deeper than my shame. No matter how far I tried to wander, your love kept calling out my name. Yeah, 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 yeah. Your mercy ran farther than my failure, Your grace was deeper than my shame. Yeah, yeah. No matter how far I tried to wander, your love kept calling out my name. You never let me go. You never let me go. Through every high and every low, when I was lost, your love remained. Oh, you called my name again, and now I'm standing in the light of heaven, saved by grace and born again. I'll sing forever of your faithfulness, the one who called my name again.